I love that. And that's such a good, palpable, implementable technique as to how. And that's really what we're going to start transitioning into, is the specific things that people could do in order to do more. And I love, by the way, that the three of us acknowledge specifically things that we can do to do more, because we're here alongside you to do that and to really pour more in so we can not only get more out, but also give more. So I just want to acknowledge two things really briefly. One of them, we talked about a couple things, reasons why not to do more. There's saying you don't have enough time. There's saying I can't scale up. There's being worried about being vulnerable. Something we'll touch a little bit more on later, that exclusivity component as well. Some people are worried, saying, oh, somebody else does the same thing as me, I shouldn't show up at their group. That's actually one of the biggest mistakes there is, and we'll talk about why. But if you're listening to this and you have a reason that we haven't covered, because this is just a list we came up with before sitting down of reasons why not, add it to the comments. Let us know. We'll even do another video maybe eventually about it if it's a really palpable one, because we want to know, because we want to make sure that we can help you handle that so that you can in turn do more. So as we transition over to how, any more comments on that or the exclusivity element so we can really start giving people step-by-step instructions to do more?
Exclusivity is a red herring. If you are so insecure about the quality of your work that you're afraid of somebody else who might do something similar, you don't really belong in ProVisors. And frankly, if you're any good at what you do, no one's going to bother you. I mean, think about your firms. We have people with 200, 300, 400 people in the firm who do the same thing they do. They don't view them as competition. They don't view them as something to worry about. My group is Noah's Ark. We built it with the principle that we're going to have 2 of everything except the things we have 3 of. I'm a patent lawyer. We hosted at Kenobi Martin's, biggest and best patent firm in the world. Why not? I mean, my host, Brian Clausen, and I have been opposing counsel twice and co-counsel a 3rd time. We literally work on the same cases. So what? We have such differences in our Venn diagram. Our sweet spots are really different. It doesn't matter. We've got 2 of everything. Why not go into a room and not only not be afraid of the people in that room that do what you do, embrace them, get to know them better, because they're the ones who are going to understand your sweet spot better than anybody else in that room. And they're the ones who stand the best chance to give you things that aren't perfect for them, but might be perfect for you, and vice versa. It's a great opportunity to grow. It's just a growth mindset. It's an abundance mindset. If you look at it as scarcity, you're going to be scarce. The people who are hoarding are going to not have much to eat. The people who are out there willing to give and willing to share with people in their space, there's more work out there than any of us could possibly do.
Seeing that there's
work it for yourself.
Yeah. Seeing that there's someone in the room who does what you do, in my opinion, is a great sign that you should go be in that room and meet that person. Because few people understand what I do, as well as the people who have some overlap with me. And I have never yet met someone who does exactly what I do. And I would challenge any of you to find someone who does exactly what you do, because they're not you, right? You bring your own personality, you bring your own experience, your own background to everything that you do. And the people who are going to appreciate those nuances the most are going to be the ones with the most similarities. And it allows me also, I can make some of my most confident referrals to the people who seemingly might be very similar to me, because I know exactly how they're not similar to me and why they are the right fit for whoever I'm pointing them towards.
That's great.
I think Belle and I are a great example of that. That's something I've really enjoyed. I mean, immediately after our meeting, by coming in there with that abundance mindset that Marc just described, we could realize how dramatically different we are. Because I'm in the same boat. I haven't found anybody else that does exactly what I do. And every time I find somebody similar, it helps me get more specific in doing what I do best. And it's beautiful, because I mean, it's not only helped me help my clients better by introducing you to them, but immediately there was commerce to the tunes of thousands of dollars. So just quite clearly, if you're not going out there and networking, especially with the people that it looks like they do what you do, you are leaving thousands and thousands of dollars on the table.
Tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands.